opportunity, no. Being great, that's ambiguity, no. Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Herbert to throw right away. Rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, they enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. The Chargers at 8-4 now in the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think it's going to be tough to beat in this one.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. He rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Well, this defense for the Chargers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Play action. It's Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And the rookie Darius Davis deep for the Chargers. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Austin Eckler. For a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. A first carry for Samaje Perine. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion goes Patrick. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And that is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And he is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll get 34 yards there.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. There's Wilson to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Oh, Tito Agbanaya getting in there to drop him.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. In motion left goes Sutton. Now Wilson. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. It's Eckler again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
115 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Eckler now between the tackles, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Herbert going to change the look.
Running on first down, Eckler. And they'll get him down right around the 16. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Up the middle with Eckler. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Eckler is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. They'll give to Spiller. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
We did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now they're in the hurry-up. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They go play action with Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
In motion goes Patrick. On 1st down, Wilson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Well, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent,
he's by himself. Keenan Allen down the left sideline. Touchdown, LA! Keenan Allen, 75 yards. And the Chargers have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for two.
Hey, go Lion. Let's go.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And this will be caught as they convert here for two. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field. And you're
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
Herbert off of play action. Williams brings it in. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Eluding the pressure right. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's Wilson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And quickly, they get to the line. Play action. Now Wilson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Marr now to kick this.
Bro, my shit been muted the whole fucking time, bro. Like, damn, I can't even hear myself anymore.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm trying to see something. That's all the wrong decision.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down.
Yeah, fuck all that. We done with that bullshit. I'm so done. I'm so done with that. Run something else. Promise you, man. Run fucking something else.
Do you stay on the attack,
So.
or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay...
Thank you, bro, because that's bullshit. He threw it to his fucking body. Fucking dumbass shit, bro. That's supposed to be a fucking pig. He threw it right to him. Turn around. I'm telling you, play the ball. I'm telling you.
Your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
Thank you. Get his ass. What the fuck is going on? That's holding.
Baron Browning
Fuck.
in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. We'll call that a
This
punt of
shit,
54
bro.
yards. Well struck.
Oh,
And the
boy.
Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
Good job, boy.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, and their defense forces that last punt. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Mims in motion right. Throwing out Wilson on 1st down. And he's got his
Oh, he caught it. Thank God. I was gonna be so pissed off.
5 yards here.
That's not even nothing crazy.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
Like, this what we supposed to be doing, bro. Get this shit down this man goddamn throat. That's what the fuck we supposed to be doing. Hell no. I'm done with that bullshit.
Rushing touchdown on the year, his 14th overall. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the
No.
Don't forget the extra
No.
point. It's up and good.
Because when I start cleaning up and cooking, bro, I ain't got time for you. I really don't.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
I just don't like it right now. I really don't.
The Charger drive about to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, fuck that.
And a chance for this offense to mount
Let's figure something else out. I'm done with this bullshit. I promise you.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them.
Fuck
And boy,
that
were
shit,
they
bro.
right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Fuck that. I'm gonna break again.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Herbert. He'll get this out.
Where you going, though? You're not going nowhere.
Able to take this one up to the
I'm not going nowhere,
35-yard
man.
line. That'll
I
give
just
him
want you to
8
figure that out.
time, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss.
Yeah, they do.
This is
Yeah.
great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths.
There we go. There we
Keeps
go.
him out of all the big boys.
Yeah, bro, that's all he can run. Inside power. Inside zone. That is. Put your foot down. No.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. First down, and they stick with Eckler.
Yeah, ain't no more of that bullshit. Figure it out. Figure it the fuck out.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Throwing, Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
What? What? Avion, what? You're just whining right now.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't
No
you?
doubt about it.
Shit, you're going to beat me, bro. Fuck that. I'm about to
All
beat
3
me.
timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Once more, here's Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Of course, he get a bad injury right now.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a
Oh,
game.
timeout. Oh,
Maybe this long drive,
I don't mind losing
took a
like
little
this,
bit of the wind
honestly.
out of their sails, kind of
Really
settled
don't.
things down a little bit.
Oh, he's an idiot. He wasn't paying attention. No! He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking dummy. Wait a minute. He wasn't paying attention. Yes. He wasn't fucking paying attention.
We had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a
He was not fucking paying attention. Oh my god. Oh. I don't know if you wanted to go into OT or not, bro, but you're crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, I thought he was finna end it like that. Oh, I was gonna say. Oh.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal. We continue playing, but if they can find the end zone on this possession,
I'll be fucking down. We finna run this bitch. I'll be fucking down, bro. For you to honestly think you could have these goddamn two DBs out here like this.
Crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game. 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Oh, you so lucky, boy. Hey, we can run the ball too, buddy. Yeah, we can run this bitch too. We can run this bitch too, buddy. We could definitely run this bitch too.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. Now a first down carry. It's
Oh, you tripping?
Give him 5 on the carry.
This nigga cheating.
Success here in overtime with this opening drive, running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about.
Okay.
I think there's more water there available to them.
Okay.
On second down, P. Ryan. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Shit, so fucking work. Oh my god, I found the perfect play. I found the perfect play for this shit right here. I wonder if this...
Now they face a 3rd and 2. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30.
No, don't call no timeouts now. No. You should have been called. You should have been to that. Oh no, you should have been to that, buddy. I ain't gonna lie to you. This nigga a workhorse right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit right here, bro.
To throw is Wilson.
Hey, put your punk ass again. Let's go. Hey, put his punk ass away. Game over. Put his fucking punk ass away. Bye-bye. This is my division, nigga. This is my shit. Bye-bye. Let's get your ass up out of here. Appreciate you.
And their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So for Denver, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Oh my God, we escaped.
Broadcast partner and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Look at this shit, man. These nigga didn't block not one lick. Look at these niggas, bro. That's 2 routes just taking out, bro. Like, look at that shit. That was a hard part of that game, I ain't gonna lie to you. Gotta be able to stop on defense too. Words. What the fuck did I miss on this shit, bro? It's like this nigga did not want to stop. Oh my God, that nigga has some breakaways, bro. He threw that. Look at all that space though, bro. Like, he had to catch that, but he threw it right on the money.